今回は山本投手とスキーンズ投手の対決に盛り上がりを見せている米メディアの様子を見ていきます。それでは行ってみましょう。日本時間4月25日、米メディア MLB トゥナイトでは日本時間26日に予定されている全米大注目の山本由伸投手とポール・スキーンズ投手のサイ・ヤング賞候補対決について分析しました。出演者が山本投手とスキーンズ投手のどちらかを選ぶならどっちを選ぶというテーマにスタジオは大盛り上がり。また24日の試合前にはロバーツ監督もこのサイ・ヤング賞候補対決について言及していました。この対戦にピッツバーグの地元メディアトライブライブはパイレーツのポール・スキーンズがドジャースのヘビーウェイト打線と再戦のタイトルで記事を掲載。さらに山本投手とスキーンズ投手の投げ合いはピッツバーグの地元紙が最高の対決とも伝え、米メディア MLB ネットワークでは全米中継することも発表。ここからは山本投手とスキーンズ投手の対決に盛り上がりを見せている米メディア MLB トゥナイトの様子を見ていきます。
Pirates against the Dodgers. You go, oh, it's a mismatch. But look who's on the mound. It's Skeens against Yamamoto, arguably the two best pitchers in the game. 10 o'clock Eastern, right here at MLB Network. It is going to be awesome. As far as the tail of the tape, a little boxing style. Skeens 2.87 ERA, 30 strikeouts, 4 walks. That's absurd. Look at the whip, nearly identical. Then check out Yamamoto's ERA, 0.93. Almost the same amount of innings, 38-7. In the strikeout to walk ratio, so I love it. Boxing style, see why back in the day? Let's go tail the tape as we break down both of these two outstanding pitchers. First and foremost, who would you start in a one-game playoff? Skeens or Yamamoto?
This is so
right out of the
tough.
gate, I'm putting you
When
on the
you're talking about .93, we have to acknowledge that Yamamoto has really come into his own. He is so polished, and when you watch what he does, yes, he does not have the stature that Paul Skeens has, but he has the composure and he has the stuff that plays. And when you look at the numbers, the four-seamer and the splitter, nobody is touching that right now. Yeah. I understand, Skeens is awesome. You can't. This is a situation to where no matter who you pick, you find yourself in a good spot.
Yeah.
But when you compare the two, Skeens is probably better with his top 3 pitches, four-seam, splinter, and sweeper overall, because Yamamoto does give it up on his breaking on his curveball just a little bit more. They're both. I think Paul Skeens is going to be a more uncomfortable at bat. Yamamoto, you feel like you're seeing something, but that splitter is absolutely disappearing. But when you put them side by side and actually look at just the stuff, what stuff would I want to be behind in center field? If I'm in center field and I'm watching the pitcher on the mound, which guy am I wanting to stand behind? And I think right now, if I put them side by side, I think I'm going for Yamamoto right now. I think I'm going for Yamamoto right now.
It's funny because the Dodgers, I look at so much of the fact there's so many other pitchers that you mentioned before you get to him. And as you said, he might be the crown jewel of this team. All right, let's go specifically. Skeens is four-seamer against Yamamoto's four-seamer. Pitch by pitch, which four-seamer do you prefer?
I would love to see him.
All right, take a look.
I would love to see him side by side. Is that possible?
Side by side.
Oh, look at
See why for you it's all magical.
Okay, when we're watching these pitches side by side, which one am I taking? I see Yamamoto's heater is running it up on you. With Skeens, you're getting 98, 99, 100. Yamamoto pumping it at 96.
The answer is Skeens. Come on.
They're both able to execute their pitches. I think I'm gonna take Paul Skeens.
I like to see
fastball, especially when you dig into the numbers and see
12 strikeouts in his four-seamer.
12 punch-outs on the fastball. I'll take Paul Skeens' fastball, absolutely.
What's fascinating about both these guys is, I know the way the art of pitching's evolved, it's not 2, 3 pitches, 7 pitches for each of these guys. Here's what I'm curious about, though, their wipeout pitch. If I tell you Skeens is splinter or Yamamoto splitter.
Splitter?
Yeah, I love the splitter.
That's an easy one for me.
Splitter.
Let's check him out.
Okay, fair enough.
Let's check him out.
I mean, Yamamoto's splitter might be the best pitch in baseball.
You have to protect against the splitter, but there's no pitch in baseball that you have to protect against more than Yamamoto's splitter. When you look at the right side of the screen, you have to almost give him the fastball down in the zone, because if you give him anything down, if you're willing to fire anything down, it's gonna be a swing and miss every time. I understand Skeens is a wipeout splitter as well, but hitters are hitting .077 off of Yamamoto's splitter. You have to protect against that. I played with Tanaka. Seeing that splitter on a night-to-night basis when he's out there on the mound, it's unhittable when it's on.
I mean, 20 strikeouts on that splitter. And to your point, when you're watching from center field, just aesthetically pleasing. When the ball starts here and just dives like that, it's...
Adam in my ear, 51% whiff rate on the splitter. That's just throw it every pitch. Just throw it every pitch and just throw a no-hitter.
Throw the other 6 pitches out the window, just throw the splitter. All right, next up, how about, again, specific pitches, the spin rate here. So we're talking the sweeper of Skeens or the curveball of Yamamoto.
See, as we're talking, I said that I would pick Yamamoto, but now as we're going through the pitches...
I'm selling you on Skeens. Let's go.
The curveball from Yamamoto, I think, although we're going to see the wipeout ones right now, the curveball is the one pitch that Yamamoto does give up a little bit more on. Skeens' sweeper is also one of the most unhittable pitches. Skeens has 3 pitches that people aren't able to slug on. Yamamoto has 2. With that being said, that's when the composure comes into play. That's when the polish and the experience that Yamamoto has from pitching in Japan and pitching here has to come into effect at some point. But as far as stuff goes, Skeens just hit the cake, because with 2 out of 3 wipeout pitches as opposed to, with 3 out of 3 wipeout pitches as opposed to Yamamoto's 2 out of 3.
And yet you could still make a case. You would take Yamamoto ahead
I would still take Yamamoto.
But just pure stuff, you're taking
Skeens got it.
What about Shedeur Sanders? Where are you taking him?
I mean, I think we're at the 21st pick and he hasn't been taken yet, but
maybe in the first round.
I thought he was going to be a top 20 pick.
All right, when it comes to Skeens Yamamoto, I cannot wait for tomorrow night. Again, if you're a baseball fan, you're going to love this.
You always talk about Yoshinobu Yamamoto, that you put eyes on him every single start. Is he the best pitcher? Are you ready for this? In the National League right now, a .93 ERA with 38 strikeouts, 7 walks in 29 innings pitched this season. John Heyman, you're first. You're on the hot seat. Believe and make believe.
I'm a believer. I wanted to go in there thinking it's Hunter Green, who throws 99.3 miles an hour on average, or Zach Wheeler, who I think is a little bit underappreciated still, but to me right now, Yamamoto is the best. He's the best paid. Every deal the Dodgers make for
one game to win, you're handing it to Yamamoto.
Today, yes. I mean, he's been amazing. A 0.93 ERA. Look, the Dodgers, they don't do anything wrong when they do these big deals. Betts, Freeman, Ohtani, the gift that keeps giving, and this guy, $325, highest paid pitcher, but he's worth it.
I'm with it. I'm with it, and I'm struggling with it, because if you ask me one game, even though the numbers aren't necessarily supporting it, I think I'm still saying Paul Skeens right now. I'm going Paul Skeens if I need the one game, but right now...
You're going Skeens over Wheeler?
Wheeler's pretty good in those big situations. Wheeler is a pretty good winner in the playoffs.
He's huge in the playoffs, and I love Wheeler.
I'm loyal to the back of the card, man.
I mean, the back of Paul Skeens' card is still good.
Fantastic, but it's pretty small at this point.
Listen,
fantastic.
Yeah.
I didn't have eyeballs on Yamamoto when the Dodgers signed him. And to sit there and watch him last year and kind of get his legs underneath him, and then to see him from opening day in Japan series against the Cubs to every start, he's been almost unhittable. So you can make the argument that right now in the National League, he is the best starter. I just know in my heart, Wheeler and Skeens would be like my initial thought. So I would say, make believe, but reluctantly.
Friday night lines up to be Yamamoto against Paul Skeens. Do starting pitcher matchups like that still resonate, even though the job has changed so much?
They do to me. You know, we saw Yamamoto this past Friday versus DeGrom. That was a fun one. And so I'm looking forward to seeing this one. I think everyone in baseball is going to be excited to see this one. I think you could argue they're the 2 best pitchers in the National League, and so it's going to be a good one. And I do think that Major League Baseball is trying to get back to the starters being a thing, right? And so this is going to be fun.
So not to jump ahead already to Friday, because of course there is a game tonight, but I think it's safe to say to go ahead and get your popcorn ready when it comes to this matchup with Paul Skeens and Yoshinobu Yamamoto. These are two of the best pitchers in the game right now, and even for Yoshinobu, he has been someone who's on the record saying that he wants to be the first Japanese pitcher to win a Cy Young Award, and he's going to be going up against someone who also wants to win a Cy Young Award. And Dave Roberts has even said he believes that the Dodgers, they have the best pitcher in the game right now, and that is no shade to Paul, but it's definitely going to be a fun matchup, guys.
That is going to be a hot ticket Friday night at Dodger Stadium. Kirsten, thank you very much.
いかがでしたでしょうか。このチャンネルでは日本人メジャーリーガーなどを中心に野球情報をお届けしています。この動画が良かったら高評価、チャンネル登録をよろしくお願いいたします。今回も最後までご覧いただきありがとうございました。それではまた次の動画でお会いしましょう。